Heartbreaking, desperate scenes there with people desperately trying to keep hope alive. Let's talk now to Gianluca Rampolla Del Tindaro. He's the UN Humanitarian Coordinator in Venezuela, joining us live from Caracas. You'll have seen lots of those sort of rescue scenes going on around you as well. Give us a sense, if you would, of where we are in the sort of search, rescue and recovery phase of this disaster. How are things going, essentially?
Hello, I actually just came back from La Guaira and Cay de la Mar, and your reports are pretty accurate and telling of the situation. I think the most important point is hope, and there is still hope. As you were saying, the window to find alive people is closing rapidly, but they still are, as just reported, and that remains the priority. Rescuers are out there and are doing every possible effort to keep on searching and hopefully finding, and then most importantly, rescuing those that are still under the rubble. And it is true, and it is happening that they're still able, which is quite miraculous, to pull out people alive. And obviously, at the same time, we need to cater for those that survived and were affected by this drama. You have referred to the needs and the complexity of the health situation, and there are thousands of people that have been affected, and obviously attention is being given in terms of trauma and emergency health. In addition to existing infrastructure, we were able to mobilize and receive 5 international camp hospitals that have been set up and operating, in addition to 3 national facilities. And obviously we are focusing in setting up temporary shelters. There is a wave, a tropical wave that has actually arrived to the country. So it started raining, and we need to make sure that the over 10,000 people displaced are actually under cover. And with shelter, we have to provide food, have to make sure that they're able to access clean water and sanitation, and ensure conditions are put in place to protect the most vulnerable.
Gianluca, let's talk, if we may, about the magnitude of this disaster. NASA satellite images suggesting the scale of destruction is far greater than the government estimates currently. Also, the relatively low casualty count as compared to thousands reported missing. Are we, do you think, seeing the full picture here, or is there yet much more to be revealed?
I mean, the satellite imagery that we have all seen shows the degree of devastation, but the geographic scope of the area most affected, let's not forget that there are 7 states within the country that have been affected one way or the other. It's quite concentrated. I'm not going to start speculating on numbers, truly. I mean, we sit with governments and with all relevant authorities in the crisis center and trust that the numbers that are being shared are credible. Obviously, are numbers that keep on being updated hour after hour and communicated on a daily basis. So you referred to the most recent update, 1,943 deaths, which are the ones that have just been announced, which it's obviously not the last number, as I repeat. Search and rescue continue, and as buildings continue being reached. At this point, there has been a catalog of 855 buildings affected one way or the other. Probably there might be more, but I won't start venturing into numbers.
Has the emergency response, taking the government's response and international help into account, now got what it needs to proceed effectively, or is there still far greater need than what is available on the ground?
There will be need for continued help, and I want to stress this. Attention tends to remain for short periods, and the needs of those affected from a health perspective and trauma perspective, those that are left without a home, will need extended support. And for us to be able to continue providing that extended support while we rebuild and build better will require extended support.
Gianluca Rampolla Del Tindaro, difficult days for you and your team. Many thanks for making some time to speak to us.
Well, thanks for the space.